You know, first of all, I would like to thank my buddies for hanging out with me last night at uh, at, at my house last night to watch the Flyers outdoor games in Lake Tahoe. I would like to thank Mighty Fan uh, and Jason, the captain, for coming over to my place last night to watch the Flyers Boston game last night. Uh, but and I invited Tony to come over here too, but he unfortunately he didn't make it. So you know we were hollering at the TV last night. Make no mistake about it. You know, I knew, I knew damn right well that the Flyers are going to lose. You can rest assured that they proved me right. But within 34 seconds of the Flyers game, Pasternak scores a goal, and Carter Hart gave up a soft goal. Really, really? How the hell could you not see the goal coming at you, Hart? I mean, are you were you, what did the sun blind your eyes so you couldn't see the puck coming at you? I mean, dude, it's still a regular season game for God's sakes. You. I mean, you can't make a soft you can't give up goals like that. I mean, and also to add insult to injury, Carter Hart gave up 3 goals in 3 minutes in the second period. And not only that, Pasternak scores a hat trick against the Flyers. The Flyers still can't the, the Flyers still can't beat freaking Boston. That the Flyers can't win an outdoor game either. The Flyers are 1-4 for their record of their outdoor game. So I mean seriously, you give up 3 goals in the second period. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you that Carter. As for Carter Hart, I love I love you, but your performance has been piss poor. I'm sorry to say. I still believe in you. I still believe in you, dude. But and you are the franchise goalie for the Flyers, but but there's really no excuse to give up goals like that. I mean, Carter Hart is part of the blame to give up to give up 6 goals, and then finally Aline Vigneault. I don't think he even looked at the video. I think Aline Vigneault's mindset is a little bit off. I don't think he probably watched the videos during the game and see if one of them was reviewable. And then finally he gave in to put Brian Elliott in between between the pipes in the third period, and he gave up one he did give up 1 goal in the third period. So the final score of the Flyers Bruins game was 7-3. And yes, of course, I wasn't surprised that Pasternak scored a hat trick. I knew he was going to score a goal. I knew it, but I didn't expect him to get a hat trick for the second time against the Flyers, and and what I'm trying to say to you is that I wasn't surprised that he scored a hat trick, but um, you know, also nobody else was helping Carter Hart either for the Flyers, and listen, I understand with the situation with the COVID protocols. I understand that I understand that everybody needs to be safe. I get that, but there was no Claude Giroux, no Travis Konechny, Scott Lawton wasn't there, and Oscar Lindblom. But it's still no excuse. You still have. I mean, everybody needs to chip in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 7 people or 17 people. You still got to play your best. You still got to play it. You still have to chip in as a team. Okay. I understand the lineups aren't the greatest, but whether if it's a first line, third or second line, or first line, second line, third line, but I was happy to see Joel Farabee score along with Couturier and JVR. I was glad but but thank God it wasn't a freaking shutout. But I wasn't surprised that the Flyers would lose. I'm not surprised, but I'll be honest with you, I am pissed off that the Flyers didn't play their best either. They they were just god awful. The second period was just was not only piss poor. Carter Hart was piss poor. I'm not gonna lie to you, and the second period for the whole team for the Flyers, it was piss poor. It was horrible. It was horrible for the second period for the Flyers, and you know I've been saying this to you at the beginning of the season that Gustafsson sucks. Ever since Matt Niskanen left or retired for the Flyers and put Gustafsson in there, he's just he's just he's just been awful. And Gossespear has just been okay, but he's not great. He's still not great. But listen, it is what it is. The Flyers still have a lot of work to do. If they want to get better, if they want to make the postseason, they have to get better. I understand. I get it I get it with COVID, with those protocols. I get that. With canceling games. The Flyer. You have to understand that the Flyers or I have to understand personally too, that the Flyers had over a week off. And they they missed they missed 4 games, and they already have the makeup games coming up in March, April, I think it is, if my memory serves me correctly. And with all those days off, I get it with being rusty, but we only, luckily they were able to practice, but they still have to get better. Okay, you know everybody has to do a better job. Everybody's got to do a better job. So and and last week or almost a week ago when the Flyers played the Rangers, it was a winnable game too. But I would suggest I would make I would, and I do have a message to Gary Bettman. As for Gary Bettman, I would strongly suggest the for the Flyers to not have outdoor games anymore. Okay, I mean Gary Bettman. I mean he could do a better job. He could have done a better job selecting teams in Lake Tahoe. The Flyers didn't deserve to play outdoors, and the Flyers don't deserve at all to be playing in Lake Tahoe or an outdoor game. I don't think the Flyers should play outdoors anymore. Their record is 1-4 playing outdoors. I didn't mind the Avalanche against the Vegas Golden Knights, but but select another team in the West, like the Minnesota Wild take on the Anaheim Ducks or the L.A. Kings. That would have been more doable. Kings versus Ducks or Minnesota Wild versus Kings, but or actually Kings and Ducks would be better because the Minnesota Wild is hosting the Winter Classic, was supposed to this year, but then got postponed to next year. Excuse me. So the Minnesota Wild will be playing against the St. Louis Blues for the Winter Classic, and hopefully they can do it next year. But I just don't think the Flyers should play outdoors anymore. They're just not good. The Flyers aren't good. They are not good at winning playing outdoors. You could see that you can tell that the Flyers got their tails handed to them, and we all remember that the Flyers lost to the Bruins at Fenway Park. They lost again to the New York Rangers at Citizens Bank Park, and the Flyers lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins at Heinz Field, but were able to win against the Penguins 2 years ago at Lincoln Financial Field. But then the Flyers got their asses handed to them last night at Lake Tahoe. I got to be honest with you, it was embarrassing. It was disappointing, frustrating, and embarrassing. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, and what this is. What can you do? But I'm almost 15 minutes into this video here. I actually had a lot to say and a lot to get off our chest, and but I do want to thank I do want to thank my buddy Neil, aka the Mighty Fan, and Jason, the captain, for hanging out with me last night to watch the game at my place last night. It was still a fun time. It was still watchable, but I knew I knew I had to embrace myself to see the Flyers lose. But the next game for the Flyers. But I'm already 15 minutes into this video. The Flyers, the Flyers lost again to the Boston Bruins 7-3. The Flyers can't. The Flyers can't beat Boston. They can't win an outdoor game. The 76ers can't win on the road. So it was a wonderful night for Philly sports. But Phillies baseball is right around the corner, and the Eagles will have a draft soon. You know, hopefully Howie Roseman won't be a stupid asshole for screwing up the draft, but he probably will. But but we shall see. But it's just been this whole thing has been a mess. But you know, but anyhow, this might be the longest video that I've done in quite some time for this video. But I had a lot to say. The Flyers' next schedule will be against the New York Rangers on Wednesday for Wednesday night hockey, and just so everybody knows that the Flyers from Friday night against the Buffalo Sabres from 7 o'clock is being pushed back to Saturday afternoon to a matinee game at 1 o'clock against the Buffalo Sabres. And also they will be playing against the Buffalo Sabres again at 3 o'clock this coming Sunday. And I just hope for better things for the Flyers. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, everybody. Thanks as always for watching my videos. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the bell icon. Make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you hit the like button. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified when my videos are uploaded. So, all right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. All right, take care now. Bye bye.